I want to quickly talk to you about the top 10 high-limit business credit cards for fair or poor credit from big national banks. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweet Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous. If you're to ask me, if you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to speak to you about the top 10 high-limit business credit cards for fair or poor credit from big national banks. One thing that's very important to understand is that if you have poor or fair credit and you want to get any of the business cards I'll be referring to into this conversation, you need three important things. Folks, those are very important because if you have poor or fair credit from the get-go, it's very hard to get loans or credit cards from big national banks. But if you apply the trifecta I'm about to show you, you're going to get it. That's for sure. We have tried it. We advise people on how to do it. It works. First, you need to have an EIN structure. A solid EIN structure. You need to incorporate. You need to be an LLC or S Corp or C Corp. You need to plan your business. You need to have business accounting, a business checking account. You need to have a business credit card, a secure business credit card if possible. If you cannot get an unsecured right now, you need to establish a business trade line. You need to start all those things. Step number one, EIN structure. Step number two, you need to have a business plan and projected data. If you are, let's say you are new or you are an established business, you got to have a business plan. You want to explain to the lender basically what your business is all about, and you want to go to a branch and show that business plan and business page if possible, as well as the projected data. You need to show this to the banker at the branch. The third element here is a multi-product relationship with the bank. This is quintessential. What do I mean by that? I want you to look right now on the screen. You have the Bank of America SAT map. It shows all the products and services they offer to small businesses. Do you see that? Okay, so you have small business checking, you have a business credit cards, cash management, business payroll, business financing, right? Let's look at the Wells Fargo one. Same thing. This shows all the products and services that Wells Fargo offers. Accounting services, loans and credit, merchant services. My point here is that you need to establish a multi-product relationship. You need to have at least 3 accounts with the big national bank you want to target. So you need to have a business checking account and a business savings account, and you need to sign up for one of their services. So it could be their payroll processing, their merchant transaction services. Whatever they have, you want to sign up for one of those. So you have at least three ways to connect with that bank. This is going to help you tremendously. And the thing here is that this trifecta is very important. Those 3 elements I just spoke to you about are very important. A lot of people just ignore those, and people are just like, yeah, I came here to get the list of the top 10 business credit cards from big national banks if I have fair or poor credit. But I need to give you this foundational elements first. You can't just go to Chase or Citibank or Wells Fargo with a poor or fair credit and expect to get a big business credit card. No, you need to have a plan, and you need to think about how to get the best credit card that you need for your particular situation, for your particular sector. And please, you want to apply at a branch or over the phone, never apply online. I've said this time and again when it comes to EIN only. Business credit cards from big national banks or from other banks and credit unions. It's just better to walk into a branch and sit with the banker. If you do things online, you'll be taken care of algorithmically. The algorithm will take care of you, and the algorithm will punish you with a denial letter, because big banks, their systems are set to deny credit card applications coming from poor credit borrowers. That's just the truth. So for you to bypass that, for you to counter that, you need to go to a branch so that you can actually discuss with the banker and show the banker all the constellation of products and services that you are currently on which you are currently doing business with the bank. And this is actually the best way to allay fears of default risk that your low FICO might conjure up in the credit card's issuer's mind. So this is the strategy you need to apply, and you need to apply it consistently. So pick one bank and have one checking account, one savings account, and one business service that they have, and then you need to have those three things before you apply. Before I get into the actual rankings, please check out this short video. It shows you our strict method when it comes to categorizing, reviewing, and rating business cards on this show. Check this out. Number 10, we have the Suntrust Business Cash Rewards credit card. Our score, 8/10. Here, actually, the maximum credit limit is $200,000. Credit score, 675 to 850, but they can go as low as 565 if you have an MPR with a bank. Minimum operational history, 9 months. Annual revenue minimum, actual or estimated $175,000. The APR will range from 12.24% to 19.24%, and there is no annual fee. And we love the fact that this card has a 0% APR intro rate on purchases for the first 12 months. So after that, your APR will be what I just said, 12.24% to 19.24%. You get 5% cash back on the first $2,000 spent monthly on office supply and fuel qualifying purchases within the first 12 months. This is wonderful. You have 3% cash back thereafter on the first 2 months, or the first $2,000 rather, spent monthly on office supply and fuel qualifying purchases, and you have 1% cash back on most other qualifying purchases. And this is really good. And with this card, this is a great bank. Suntrust Bank is a great bank. They have great customer service. They have great loyalty cash bonus programs. They also have great online expense management tools. Fantastic. Number 9, folks, we have the U.S. Bank Triple Cash Rewards Visa Business Card. Our score, 8/10. Here, the maximum credit limit is $500,000. The credit score is 650 to 850. They can go as low as 535 if you have an MPR with the bank. MPR again stands for multi-product relationship with the bank. And the minimum operational history, 4 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated, $125,000. The APR, $13.99 to 22.99%. No annual fee. And we love the fact that with this card, you have a 3% cash back on eligible purchases at gas stations, office supply stores, cell phone service providers, and restaurants. Plus, you will earn 1% cash back on all other eligible purchases. And they even have a limited time offer, so you can earn $500 in cash back. All you have to do is spend $4,500 on the account owner's card in the first 150 days of opening your account. They also have $100 software credit to FreshBooks or QuickBooks. They have a 0% intro APR. This is pretty good, and this is great for 15 billing cycles. And they have unlimited rewards, okay? And no limits on the total rewards you can earn. And your rewards, guess what? Never expire. Number 8, folks, we have here PNC Cash Rewards Visa Signature Business Credit Cards. Our score, 8.5/10. So here, the maximum credit limit is $350,000. Credit score band, 660 to 850. They can go as low as 575 if you have an MPR with a bank. Minimum operational history, 12 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated, $250,000. APR, 10.99% to 19.99%. No annual fee. With this card, you can actually earn 1.5% cash back on net purchases. You can enjoy no limits on the amount of cash you earn. And you can redeem cash back anytime as a statement credit or deposit cash back into an eligible PNC business checking account or savings account. You can add employee cards at no cost and earn cash back on their business spending too. So this is really great. We love this card. And one thing you need to understand here is that they have great expense management tools and great customer service. Number 7, folks, we have the KeyBank Business Rewards Card. Our score, 8.5 over 10. Here, the maximum credit limit is $250,000. The credit score band 675 to 850, but they can go as low as 545 if you have an MPR with a bank. Minimum operational history 24 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated $180,000. The APR will oscillate from 11.99% to 21.99%. No annual fee, okay? And the cool thing about this card is that you could actually get an intro APR for the first, that's 0% for the first 6 billing cycles on purchases and balance transfers made in the first 60 days. And they have a fraud protection. This is the MasterCard, zero liability at no cost for you. And for the balance transfer fee, it has to be either $10 or 4% of the amount of each transaction, whichever is greater. They have a late payment fee of up to $39. They have an overdraft protection transfer fee of $10. And if you are charged interest, the charge will be no less than 50 cents. This is very important. If you need more information, this is a great card. You can contact 1-888-KEY-FOR-BIZ, 1-888-KEY-FOR-BIZ. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Security Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation today about the top 10 high-limit business credit cards for fair or poor credit from big national banks. Number 7, folks. I already spoke about now. Number 7. Let's go to number 6. Wells Fargo. So we have the Wells Fargo Business Platinum Credit Card. Our score, 9 over 10. The maximum credit limit here is $500,000. The credit score band 680 to 850. They can go as low as 540 if there is an MPR with the bank. Minimum operational history 6 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated $120,000. And the APR has to be prime plus 7.99% to prime plus 17.99% on purchases. And on cash advances, it has to be prime plus 20.74%. And you have a grace period of up to 25 days on purchases. And this card has no annual fee. This is fantastic. No additional card fee, no foreign transaction fee. And there is a cash advance or a balance transfer fee that may apply depending on your situation, depending on the state where you actually are calling from, that you are applying from. And the one thing that we want to say here is that you need to, you can get up to 99 employee cards with no additional fee. Number 5, folks, we have the First Citizens Bank Cashback Business Visa. Our score, 9 over 10. Here, the maximum credit limit is $250,000. The credit score is 675 to 850. They can go as low as a 550 if you have a strong MPR with the bank. A minimum operational history, 9 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated $120,000. The APR will range from 9.24% to 21.24%, and there is no annual fee. And this is a great card because you can receive up to 5% cash back. Think about that. Isn't that wonderful? So you get $100 cash back after you spend $3,000 in the first 90 days. You have 5% back on every utility and wireless phone purchase for the first 12 months. Then it becomes 3%. You have 2% cash back on gas and office supplies, 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for 9 months. Then you go to the $11.99 to $20.99% APR. What I want to say here is that you need to use this card strategically and make sure that the rewards categories fit the kind of spending patterns you have at your business. Number 4, folks, we have the Bank of America Business Advantage Customized Cash Rewards Credit Card. Our score, 9.5 over 10. Here, the maximum credit limit is $1 million. The credit score band, 675 to 850. They can go as low as a 550 if you have a strong MPR with Bank of America. And a minimum operational history, 9 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated $200,000. And in terms of, you can get an introductory APR of 0% on purchases for the first 9 billing cycles from account opening. And then you have a standard APR that goes from 12.24% to 22.24% variable on all purchases after the intro APR expires and on all balance transfers. There is no annual fee, and the cash advance is the APR is 24 0.24% variable on all cash advances and convenience checks. Okay. And one thing you need to understand here is that Bank of America card is fantastic. You can earn 3% cash back on your choice of one of the following 6 categories: gas stations, office supply stores, travel, TV and telecom, wireless, computer services, or business consulting services. You can earn 2% cash back on dining. You can earn unlimited 1% cash back on all other purchases. Wonderful. And you'll get 3% and 2% cash back on the first $50,000 in combined choice category dining purchases each calendar year, and 1% thereafter. Number 3, folks, we have BOK Financial. This is Bank of Oklahoma Financial. And we have the Visa Business Cash. Our score, 9.5 over 10. Here, the maximum credit limit is $200,000. Credit score interval, 675 to 850. They can go as low as a 575 if you have an MPR with the bank. Minimum operational history, 18 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated $150,000. The APR will oscillate from 13.99% to 22.99%. No annual fee. Okay, here you have also a constellation of rewards and cash back. So you have 3% cash back on eligible purchases from office supply stores, phone and TV services, 2% cash back on eligible restaurant and gas station purchases, 1% cash back on all other eligible purchases, and you have a $25 cash back awarded after the first purchase. Number 2, folks, we have the Chase Inc. Business Cash Credit Card. Our score, 10 over 10. Here, the maximum credit limit is $500,000. The credit score, 700 to 850. But Chase can approve you if you have a FICO score as low as 610, as long as you have a strong multi-product relationship with the bank. Minimum operational history, 30 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated, $250,000. APR will range from 13.24% to 19.24%. No annual fee. And you have a 0% intro APR for the first 12 months from account opening on all purchases. And after that, it becomes 13.24 to 19.24%. And there are rewards and benefits here. For example, you can get a $750 bonus cash back after you spend $7,500 on purchases in the first 3 months after account opening, 5% cash back on the first $25,000 spent in combined purchases at office supply stores and on the internet, cable, and phone services each account anniversary year. You have 2% cash back on the first $25,000 spent in combined purchases at gas stations and restaurants each account anniversary year. That's wonderful. And you can earn 1% cash back on all other purchases with no limit to the amount you can earn. Number 1, folks, in our view, the best of the best when it comes to the top 10 business credit cards from big national banks for fair or poor credit. We have CapitalOne, the CapitalOne Spark Cash Select. Our score, 10 over 10. Here, the maximum credit limit is $350,000. The credit score is 660 to 850. They can go as low as 560 if you have an MPR with a bank. Minimum operational history, 24 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated $250,000. The APR will oscillate from 15.99% to 23.99%. There's no annual fee. And I want to show you on the screen right now, when we speak about the CapitalOne Spark Cash Select, there are 3 of those cards. So I'm showing them to you right now on the screen. So we want to choose the one in the middle. So you have the Spark Cash Plus, the Spark Cash Select, and then you have the Spark Cash Select. So there are 2. The first one wants you to have a credit level of at least good, and the second one wants you to have a credit level of at least excellent. Do you see that on the screen here? So we're choosing the one in the middle. Okay, very important to clarify. So here you can actually, the purchase rate can be actually ranges from $15.99 to $23.99. I already said that. And there's no transfer fee with this card. And you can earn unlimited 1.5% cash back for your business on every purchase everywhere. There are no limits or category restrictions. Okay, fantastic. Now, folks, I have some great news for you. We actually have 2 extra cards that we wanted to share with you. That's the bonus in today's conversation. And those cards are great too, and we just wanted to share them with you. First, we have the TD Business Solutions Credit Card. Our score is 7.5 over 10. Here, the maximum credit limit is $150,000. The credit score goes from 690 to 850, and they can go as low as $600 rather, as credit score, 600 if you have an MPR with the bank. Minimum operational history, 12 months. The minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated $200,000. The APR will oscillate from $13.99 to $23.99%. There's no annual fee. So with this card, you can actually earn up to 2% cashback rewards when you redeem into an eligible TD Bank deposit account. You can earn 1% cashback on purchases. There's no category restriction here. You can earn 1% cashback when you redeem into the account I just told you about. And you can earn $250 cashback in the form of a statement credit when you spend $1,500 within the first 90 days after account opening. And you can earn unlimited cashback, no rotating categories, no caps or limits, as long as your credit card account is open and in good standing. And then we have another beautiful credit card that we want to share with you, the Comerica Bank MasterCard Business Cash Card. Our score is 7/10, and here the maximum credit limit is $225,000. The credit score 675 to 850. They can go as low as 575 if you have an MPR with a bank. Minimum operational history 6 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated $240,000. The APR will range from 9.54% to 23.99%. And no annual fee. And here, in terms of cash rewards for your business, you have 3% cash back on eligible purchases from office supply stores, phone and TV services, 2% cash back on eligible restaurant and gas station purchases, 1% cash back on all other purchases, and you have a $25 cash back awarded after the first purchase. Okay, so this is pretty cool. And you have, in addition to that, you have a whole repertoire of expense management tools. You have EMV smart chip technology for added security. You have mobile payments capabilities, and so on and so forth. You also have, there's no fee for additional employee cards. All right, folks, this is it for today's conversation. I was actually talking to you briefly about the top 10 high-limit business credit cards for fair or poor credit from big national banks. Number one, we have CapitalOne 10/10. That's the CapitalOne Spark Cash Select 10/10. Number two, we have the Chase Inc. Cash Credit Card 10/10. Number three, we have the BOK Financial Visa Business Cash 9.5/10. Number four, we have the Bank of America Business Advantage Customized Cash Rewards Credit Card 9.5/10. Number five, we have the First Citizen Bank Cashback Business Visa 9/10. Number six, we have the Wells Fargo Business Platinum Credit Card 9/10. Number seven, we have the Key Bank Business Reward Card 8.5/10. Number eight, we have the PNC Cash Rewards Visa Signature Business Credit Card 8.5/10. Number nine, we have the US Bank Triple Cash Rewards Visa Business Card 8/10. Number 10, we have the Suntrust Bank Cash Rewards Credit Card 8/10. And our two extras, we have the TD Business Solutions Credit Card 7.5/10. And then we have the Comerica Bank MasterCard Business Cash Card 7/10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.